Y'all, Target has Super Saiyan God Vegeta.
He's here.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Dad's Expensive Hobby.
What's up?
Today we are taking a look at the Dragon Ball Evolved Super Saiyan God Vegeta.
Oh, that's so cool!
This figure just dropped last week and I picked it up at Target on Black Friday. I was really shocked to walk by it over at the collector's spot, so I had to pick up a couple of them. But let's dive right in because this figure looks really cool. Quick look at the box. I think the card on it looks really cool. And he's the only figure featured on the back of it, so I don't know if he's coming out by himself or not. It's been rumored that the the Super Saiyan God Goku has dropped at Walmart. I don't know. The Walmarts in my area don't have him yet. But this one looks really cool. While I'm tearing this box open, tell me down in the comments, do you collect the Evolved figures too? What do you think about them? You know, so on and so forth. But let's tear this open real quick. Bear with me. I've never done an unboxing like this. Try and not tear the card to pieces. But there's that. Got it off pretty cleanly.
Surprise.
Get him out of the sarcophagus here. These have kind of a cool little package to them. Pop him out. Move those over there. And he looks really good.
Woo!
He doesn't look exactly like the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, but we'll compare him in a minute. Just out of habit, let's see how tall he is. These are 5-inch figures, and he is pretty much exactly 5 inches tall, just a little north of it at the top peak of his hair, and his hairline is more like 4.5 inches. So I think that works pretty good. Right out of the box, he looks pretty cool. Not the greatest Vegeta face I've ever seen.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
But it's a $10 figure, so I can't really complain. The hair color looks really good.
Oh, hallelujah.
With these Super Saiyan hair colors that they do in this line, they're all painted on like a kind of a translucent plastic. So the paints all on them all kind of have the same hue, but this has got kind of a metallic pearlish kind of look to it, and it looks really good. The paint, where there is paint, it looks pretty cool. Like I said, not the best Vegeta face. Paint right through there, not fantastic, but it's not horrible either. I can't tell if this is paint or if that's some sort of plastic, but it looks good. I like this these color combinations for the Saiyan armor Vegetas. Paint through there looks good. Paint on the back looks good, and that is, well, nope, I lied. And there's actually paint down here on the boots.
I like your boots.
And it looks pretty decent for a $10 figure. That looks pretty cool. As far as accessories, it's a $10 Evolve figure. They don't come with accessories.
No surprise here.
And that's okay. I don't really have a big problem with that. Let's see how well he moves really quick.
I know Kung Fu.
Shoulders, they come out to 90, surprisingly. I'm kind of impressed by that.
Thank you.
They have this little system in here, if you can see that, because camera might not be picking it up. That kind of wiggles around, and it's a ball peg kind of on the inside of what you would want to call a butterfly, but it's not a butterfly. And of course the arms don't come across.
We have a problem!
But that's okay, because the SH Figure Arts Vegeta's arms don't touch out in front of it either. So that's not really that big of a deal. Does have a bicep swivel. It's got a single jointed elbow, only goes to about 90, but I'm not going to complain. Like I said, $10 figure. These are meant for little kids. I do want to point out, these figures have a really cool little wrist hinge, because if you can see the hinge right there, it's not a ball hinge. The palm of the hand is actually a hinge, and they just stick down, if I can pull it out without breaking it, which I cannot.
Pussy.
I'm not going to keep trying. But it just plugs down into the forearm there. But I do like that little system. I think that it gives a lot better range even than a double ball peg or a ball hinge in the wrist. The head is just on a ball peg, and that's what the inside of the head looks like. The face, just kind of, they glue it on or whatever they do to it. So not a big bunch of movement. It just kind of wiggles on that ball. Does have an ab crunch, or at least it should, but this one doesn't really crunch much. It does lean back fairly well. And you can tilt it a little bit. It's just on a ball, like a little ball peg up inside there. Usual Saiyan armor gapping in the abdomen right through there. But like I said, doesn't really crunch. Can twist it all the way around.
That's a twist. That's very twisty.
I don't know why you would want to. But this is where it kind of makes the SH Figuarts equivalents look bad. Look at that split. That's really good. Now, they put butt cheeks on him. Which I hate. So you can't really do the gymnast split, but you can kind of pull it off. And heck, you know, the SH Figuarts Vegetas, even with without butt cheeks, can't really do this. They have a thigh swivel. They have a single jointed knee, and that looks like crap. I don't like that right there, but $10 figure, so I'm not really going to complain too much. No boot swivel. Now these things where they absolutely blow the SH Figuarts Vegetas out of the water is this ankle. Look at that. That is a ball hinge in there. It actually moves around really well with no gapping, and it's got a built-in side-to-side hinge, and so you get really good pitch out of it. So this thing will pose pretty decent for you. That's really it for its articulation, but this figure moves around pretty well. Let's compare him to some other Evolve figures that we have. All right, let me grab his closest kin, which is another version of him, which is oddly enough taller. If you can see that in the camera, the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta in this very same line is a little bit taller than him. That's kind of crazy.
Surprise.
And if you can tell, this is a new sculpt because those faces do not match at all. This is I've had this one for a while. The faces don't match and the skin tones are different, even though this one looks really good. And there's some other differences. The grays in his body armor, this one's is darker. The yellows are different. Clearly the blues are different shades of blue. This is more navy, where this is more, I don't know all my color names, but it's a lot less dark, and I think it looks really, really good. And if you look down here, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta right here, his the toes of his boots aren't painted.
So
those are the big differences right there. I went into this assuming that they were basically the exact same figure.
Surprise, motherfucker.
But they're not. They've got stark differences. I kind of like this one. This one's scale is probably going to be a little bit better because he's a lot shorter. Let's stand him next to Evolve's version of Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku, because he's basically just a shrunk down 5-inch version of Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku. And even though he's still way too tall, he is shorter in the red. I've noticed before that Super Saiyan Blue is actually taller than the Goku.
Oh my God.
So it looks like Evolve is trying to work on their accuracy a little bit when it comes to scale. Let's stand him next to a base form Vegeta in the Evolve right here, and I like that. They obviously different blues, it's completely different armor, and this one's, their hair looks really good next to each other. It's basically the same hair sculpt with different paint, and these faces are different as well, if you can see the differences there. I like that pretty well. And let's stand him next to the Super Saiyan Blue Goku, which is even a little bit taller than the other one. And that's pretty much all I've got for Vegeta here. There's not much to him. $10 figure. For a $10 figure, and the fact I love his hair, love the skin tone, the paints look good for what they are for a $10 figure. And like I said, the scale is a lot better, and his articulation is pretty good for just a little kid's figure. I would give this one on an Evolve scale. I'd give this one a solid A. This is a very good figure, definitely worth the $10. I highly recommend you rush out to Target and pick one up. This is a really good little figure, worth the money. You can get it for your kids or get it for yourself. And don't forget to comment down below and let me know whether or not you even collect Evolve figures. I just want to take 1 second because I love the little Evolve figures. I have tons of them. I just wanted to show you all a couple of little modifications that I've done to some. I've taken this was long before I even knew this figure was coming out. I took just a regular base form Vegeta and I painted his hair red. What do you all think of my crappy little paint job here trying to make a Super Saiyan God one out of that? Not too terrible, I don't think. And I actually made a Super Saiyan God red Goku as well. Literally just took this figure right here and painted the hair red. No big deal. Just wanted to show you guys. But I also made an Ultra Ego Vegeta. Even got rid of his eyebrows and stuff. Comment down below, tell me what you think, if I should give up my quest to be an artist and just stick with my day job. All right, but that's all I've got for this figure. Be sure and check out my other videos. Thank you all for watching, and this has been Dad with Dad's Expensive Hobby, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.